Just make sure that you're not creating gatekeepers that don't exist or that are not required, aren't really a means to an end. Like maybe you are the means to an end. Maybe you can do this yourself. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Andy, and here on my corner of the interwebs, we talk about life, love, the pursuit of passion, and the pursuit of purpose. How y'all doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you're eating your fruit and your veggies and drinking a lot of water. And I hope you're getting plenty of rest. Now, on to today's topic. It's really about to be just super quick. It's literally just a reminder that I want y'all to make sure that you're not giving your power away so willingly and so freely. Basically, like, I just want y'all to know and make sure that the default in your thinking and in your planning and as you're like creating the life that you desire and coming to terms with the things that you want and that you really need out of life and that you're working for, I want to make sure you're not placing them in the hands of external forces. Not all the time, like, because I'm just realizing with me, there's like this has been a reoccurring theme that has been coming up. And as it's been coming up more recently, I've been like digging and kind of looking back and noticing how frequently it comes up just in many different areas of my life where it seems that my default when it comes to thinking and realizing things that I want to do, my default tends to place the possibility of these things into the hands of like the world or things that I have no direct control over. And while I'm not saying that I want to have control over everything, that's literally something that I'm on a path toward working on and letting go, is like relinquishing control and realizing that like I don't need to be in control of every step of the process. I just need to know what I want the outcome to be and just do what I can do to get there and trust that life is going to unfold in the way that it needs to unfold in order to give that thing to me. So I'm not saying that I want control. I'm just saying that like the areas that I do have control, I tend to give that away unintentionally fairly quickly. And upon recognizing that and acknowledging that, now it's been like more of a pattern for me to always realize that. And when I realize it, just making sure that I don't do it or just like rerouting my mind. But I'm also sitting here because I'm always sitting here thinking and thinking about my thinking and just trying to get to the root of everything. And I'm just sitting over here thinking about that. And I'm just like, it's crazy how it seems like that's a journey in and of itself as well, is like trying to change or reroute my mind, like breaking the habit of giving that power away. It's literally, I need to break a habit because it's like the default setting for me. For example, I talked about this a little bit in the San Diego vlog, me looking for home, essentially, like looking for home and trying to figure out what that looks like for me. And my first thought was to place that outwardly and be like, well, what am I looking for in a place that would feel like home for me? And does this place exist? I don't know if I'll ever find this place. I don't know if I'll ever experience what I've experienced before when a city chose me and it became a home away from home for me. It became something where it's like I have my hometown and then I also have this city. And now I was like at a place where it feels like I don't know if I'll ever feel that again. I don't know if another city will ever connect with me like that again. And I want to feel that for wherever I live. I want to feel at home. And I don't know if it's the Capricorn in me or if it's just me or what, but coming to a realization like that where it's like, I don't know if I'll feel the way I want to feel, that's not a sufficient answer for me. I'm never okay with that. Like, what? I'm not gonna get what I want? Like, and not in the least bratty way possible. Maybe just a sprinkle of brat. But that just doesn't sit right with me to just accept like I won't have what I want. So I was just thinking a little bit more about it. And I'm like, I can feel at home wherever I am. I have worked on myself and I've worked on the peace that I know how to cultivate within myself and in my environment. I know how to block out the negativity. I I know how to practice patience better. Like, I've been working on myself in ways where it's like, I have a way to feel at home wherever I am at. I feel at home where I'm at now. It's just like looking for another version of quote unquote home. And that being like what I'm referring to and what I'm placing so much of my thoughts and desires in is like this feeling of like I connect with this place. But if my main concern about it, or like what's really making me consider it and making me feel some type of way about it, is the emotion behind it, is just wanting to feel at home, I do have that. And I have that anywhere because I feel at home in myself and with who I am and what I bring to whatever area I occupy. I do feel at home. I feel fine. I feel comfortable being who I am. I am home. So wherever I am, I'm good. Like, I had to reroute my brain in that aspect where it's like, until I am found by that other aspect or that other perspective of home that I'm considering, where it's like, I want to fall in love with another city. I want to fall in love with a city, or I want to move there and I want to be like, oh, I just love being in the city. Until I acquire that, I don't want to downplay or ignore how close I am to that, or like how close I can get myself to that without having that. Where I am now is fine. It's not like I'm here and I'm uncomfortable and it's just so urgent that I move and I leave and I find somewhere that I really love. Like, I'm not mad about where I've landed and where I am right now. I just know that it's not connecting with me on a deeper level, and I'm just ready to find or be found by the place that does connect with me on that deeper level. But until then, home is here because I'm here and home is me and I'm good, and that is sufficient and that is fine. That kind of further sparked this deeper thought and this deeper introspection into this topic in regards to like not placing so much of my power and my ability to attain what I am wanting in something else. Like, even for example, maybe with relationships, like if you feel like you're looking for a certain type of friend or you're looking for a certain type of partner and you're like, I won't feel that love until I meet and find that person, or until that person finds me. That's where people get to talking about self-love and stuff, where it's like you can feel that love. Like, you can get as close as possible to that love as you can. You can feel that love. It's just a different type of love that you would give yourself. And especially on the level of things where it's like, I want somebody to be considerate and courteous towards me. I want somebody to give me gifts. I want somebody to think of me, take me out. Those are literally all things that you can do. And it's like, yeah, it's different when it's like you want somebody else to do it and you want it to be somebody else who you also like not just anybody. I want it to actually be somebody that I like. Because sure, anybody could do it, maybe, but it's like, I'm looking for this certain type of person. Until I get that person, I'm not going to experience it. But you are. Like, you can experience it because you're that type of person, right? Like, hopefully you're the type of person that you are seeking in somebody else. Like, you would do the things for them that you're hoping they would do for you. So why don't you just do the things for yourself? So that way you get the satisfaction of like you're giving and you're receiving, and you're seeing what it feels like on both sides. Basically, we just don't always need to place that power outwardly. This is just a very brief reminder while I'm over here thinking about it and needing to remind myself. I was like, let me just put this on the channel where it's like, this is a reminder for you as well, where your perspective really is your reality. And if your perspective is that you won't have what you want and what you're hoping to feel and what you're looking for until something else or someone else delivers it to you, so you're just going to sit here and you're just going to wait for it to come. This is a reminder that you don't have to do that. This is a reminder that you actually can do it yourself. You can give yourself, and of course there are certain things where yes, there are gatekeepers, or there are people who you do need their assistance, or they do need to give you this thing or help you along your journey to get to that thing. Of course there are certain instances where you can't do it all alone. But basically, this is just a reminder that just make sure that you're not creating gatekeepers that don't exist, or that are not required, aren't really a means to an end. Like maybe you are the means to an end. Maybe you can do this yourself, and work on that being your default frame of mind when you're planning out your life and realizing these things you want to do and these things that you need, or not what you need, but these things that you just really want and desire. Working on noticing when you hand off the ability to receive those things to someone or something else. And just double think, like think again and just be like, is that facts, or do I need to break this habit? Let me think more into that, because maybe sometimes it's facts, but also sometimes it's not. And it's like, when it's not, what can I do right now to get myself this thing that I'm desiring? And even if it is like somebody else has to help me along the way, what can I do right now to get me as close as possible? Because there's always a way for me to get myself as close as possible. If I can't get all the way there, we're going to align with the person who has it. And when I say that, I mean align with the version of you that has it. Like just start doing and saying and becoming the person who has that thing or is living that life already in whatever way that you can, and trusting life to take you the rest of the way. So as you're focusing and maintaining your focus on that end goal and that outcome, and you're living and doing the things that are required in order to head you or take you in that direction, you're inevitably going to meet the people and go to the places and experience the things that are going to take you the rest of the way. So it's just doing that. It's just don't give that power away, okay? Just don't give that power away, and realize the times where you might do it, because that's what I'm over here doing too, y'all. I'm realizing, like, why do I be giving the power away so quick? Like, I don't need to wait to find a city to feel at home. I can feel at home right now. I do feel at home right now. And I don't want to just ignore that, looking for this version that I'm putting up on a pedestal and that I'm deciding I want so bad. Like, I still have something really good right here. Or realizing the areas where it's like, yeah, maybe you want this type of love or this type of friendship. You want other people to do for you the things that you can do for yourself. Like maybe you know that you can do these things for yourself, but you want somebody else to do it. Keep doing it for yourself, and just don't downplay how beautiful that feels and how nice that is and how grateful you should be in order to do those things for yourself. And as you're doing those things and as you're vibrating higher and you're feeling good and you're like exuding that energy of boss bitchness, because it's like I'm out here and I'm receiving everything that I want because I'm giving it to myself, then you're gonna attract all the stuff and all the people and the things that want to give it to you too. Like it's gonna come. But just a gentle reminder, really quick video today because I just want to pop in and just share that with y'all. But again, I hope y'all are doing well, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you thumbs up so that I know that you enjoyed this video. And if you would like to make yourself at home, please feel free to make yourself at home. I would love if you would subscribe, but only if you love it here, because I only want people who love it here, okay? And I will absolutely see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.